I'm also being joined by Vikram Singh, who's a former DGP of Uttar Pradesh. Allow me few minutes to go to him and I will return to you because you're making some very important and valid points as well. Vikram Singh, if I can come to you at this point. What do you make out of this, Mr. Vikram Singh? This case has been so complicated. There have been so many twists and turns. Every few years you have something that keeps cropping up. And now suddenly the prosecution is telling the court that the bones cannot be found. How unusual or usual is this?
This is most unusual and bizarre to say the least, and carelessness of the worst kind. A case should be registered under 409 criminal breach of trust and also 201 destruction of evidence. This should be a case registered and a departmental inquiry to fix responsibility that how could such crucial piece of evidence be compromised. It was a high-profile case with the most deep accused, with most deep pockets and well-heeled accused. And therefore, the prosecution should have been absolutely more than careful and diligent to ensure the sanctity and the safety of the exhibits, which was not done and ensured. Therefore, there should be consequences, a criminal investigation, and after an FIR, and a departmental inquiry. But I do feel that the forensic examination has since been done and the report of the forensic experts should be sufficient to nail the accused. But the fact of the matter is that this was a very crucial piece of evidence and should have been kept very, very carefully with all the precautions taken. But that was not taken. And therefore, my advice would be criminal case should be registered, responsibility fixed, and departmental action taken.
Mr. Vikram Singh, and I of course have Dr. Sudhir Gupta with me. He's been talking about how, what you mentioned, he's been explaining how the forensic report has been submitted, how it's conclusive in its own way. But the fact also remains, Vikram Singh, that, Indrani Mukherjee's lawyers have time and again contested the fact that the two sets of bones the remains that were recovered in 2012 as well as 2015 are not the same, and both are not of Sheena Bora. So while the forensic team is going to be saying XYZ, there's also Indrani Mukherjee's team that is saying ABC. Now, does the fact that these bones are missing, does it mean anything in this particular case? Because the CBI's version seems to suggest no.
Sneha, it is a very crucial piece of evidence and it is case property. It is not a matter of choice or anybody's choice that one can lose just and say that we lost it. It is not done. It is case property, and losing such a sensitive piece of evidence should come with consequences. Now we have opened a Windows and a Pandora's box for Indrani Mukherjee's lawyers and the battery of lawyers to go in for the kill now, because we have given them an opportunity sitting down, and the prosecution is a lame duck now because they will not be able to produce, because they know it very well that this piece of evidence will not be available any longer, and therefore they will go in for the kill now. They have been caught on the wrong foot, and it will be very difficult for them to explain how did they manage to lose the case property. It wasn't their property, it was case property, and therefore the jolly well had ensured proper safety and security of the material.
Okay.